Hello, everyone, and welcome to Barely Necessities, Laughing Places Disney merchandise show. I'm Becca Burbank, and joining me today is Morgan. Hi, Morgan.
Hi, hello.
How are
Thank you
you
for having me.
doing?
Good, doing very, very well. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's getting warm. I'm enjoying the sunshine.
Good.
And yeah, dewy grass in the morning feels really, really nice.
See, that's nice. We're in the awful heatness of it, but it's
Oh,
okay. We're
well,
ready
you're
for
in
it.
Florida.
I know. It's so early. It's only May. It's
For just a
okay.
couple more days. We're almost
I
into
know.
June.
I know. So it's okay. We'll get through it, but it's good.
Hey, Gio, thank you so much for joining us. As some of you saw, Kyle just had that banner up there with the stylish wardrobe presented by Roosevelt's. Morgan is
Yes, I
sporting a
love.
Roosevelt's
Ooh,
seersucker
ta-da!
top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really cute. It breathes a lot more. It's a little bouncier than like the normal ones, just because it has like that seersucker, I don't know,
Mhm.
scrunching for lack of a better term. But big fan. I just love my little aliens. So anytime we can get a merchandise with them, I'll
Yeah,
support it.
absolutely. Yeah, so that's the new Pixar collection over at Roosevelt's. But we'll be talking about Roosevelt's later on today. We have a lot to cover, and we're going to head on over to Disney Store because it is the twice upon a year sale. So, right now, select merchandise is up to 50% off. And there's so much. Like, I think there's over 1,000 items. So when I crafted this article, I'm like, I'm not looking through everything. I'm just trying to pick a couple things that jumped out at me. But there's so much.
Ugh, and I love it. I love that they add like more to it because I feel like when it was first, it was like, there's just a few things, and now you have everything. So like, so many more options.
Yeah, including we've got that Valentino there, the magical moving and talking action figure set. There's Lego included in this sale. If you happen to be into pottery, National Geographic has some really cool like STEM type gifts that are part of this. I really like this princess house with the slide.
Yes, I appreciate it. 'Cause I'm like, and it goes right into Ariel's little pool. Big fan.
I know. And then if you want some high-end gifts, even the Disney 100 train set, the Lionel train set is part of this sale as well. As we said, some items are up to 50% off, not everything, but yeah, and there's of course fashion for the whole family. So we've got some of the newer designs that debuted earlier this year. There's some cute stuff for the baby. And then yeah, I like this Encanto dress. It's really bright and colorful.
Yes.
An orange bird for all you Florida fans or Walt
Love
Disney
him.
World fans.
Yep.
Do you have any high-end accessories like these Citizen watches?
Not so much the watches, but the Disney Doonies are my guilty, like higher
Okay.
end. Yeah, see?
Well, there you
Here
go.
we go. Perfect.
This sale doesn't have as many Doonies as I've previously seen, but there are a couple good styles.
Yeah. And I
Do you
appreciate
like
that.
the Alice collection like we have on the screen right there?
I'm torn on it because it's a little lighter of a print, and I'll be honest, because it's Florida and there's elements I like the darker ones a little bit more, or a deeper a little bit, not like a black or anything like that. So I don't hate it. I wouldn't be upset if it came into my life, but I'm torn on going out of my way to get it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. And then, yeah, some stuff for around the home, some lamps, some kitchen goods. You want some character aprons,
Always. Yeah.
a throw rug, a pet bed.
I love it so much. Like, we need a pet just for this bed.
Just right.
That's all. Thank you so much. We're going to get that.
Exactly. So that's all over there at Disney Store. Also at Disney Store, we woke up this morning to a yes, Melody Channel 2. You've got it. Inside Out 2 is finally here. And I had no idea it was coming today. I assumed there would be merchandise, but of course, Disney dropped some stuff today over at Disney Store. This playset is so much fun. We've got all of the emotions. Yes. Morgan, are you drawn to any one emotion or any of the new emotions?
I won't say the new emotions, but sadness, she's my girl. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I love her. I will move mountains for her. So
I know.
But I love that they put the old and the new. So if you're not like fully committed to them, you still have the ones you know and love, and
Mhm.
ones you might learn to love in the new movie.
I feel like this year has been really big on color,
Yes.
and I'm digging this Loungefly mini backpack probably more than the wallet. Sometimes I like the wallet design.
Yeah,
They're very similar, but yeah, I think I would go for the mini backpack in this case.
I'd agree with you because I feel like the backpack just looks more kinetic, and I think that's a lot of fun. So I would
That's a
do
great
backpack
word
as
too.
well.
I love that. And the lining on the inside, there's
So
a peek at that.
I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah, it's so great. And then there's a pin. We've got
Always good.
some fun designs there. Some kids clothes. I like the little simplicity of the kids t-shirt. Thank you, Kyle, for scrolling back. Where
Yes.
it's a little abstract.
Yeah. And I'm like, why is this a kid shirt? I want this in an adult size because it's, again, the simplicity, but it's okay. It's fine.
No, I agree. I'm anxious to meet anxiety. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. I feel like we might relate with her a little bit. So I'm
Yeah.
intrigued.
Oh, for sure. I think she's gonna be my BFF after this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then we got a
That's so
little
fun.
bag there. And is this another pin? Yeah, maybe I think we put it as a crossbody bag, but I think we just miss. Oh, there. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm there now.
Got it. I was like, what?
That's precious.
That is really cute. Yeah, the jersey again for kids.
I know. I'm like, I would wear that absolutely because you have the fun little buttons, but no, it's fine. Give it to the children and they can have fun. I'll give us hat because I like hats too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little too much for going on for me for a cap, but I appreciate that they have it. And then of course there's some plush as well. So you can collect everybody.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah. Yeah, so there was a lot. I was not expecting this much stuff. There you go, Morgan.
Perfect. I was like, she's different than because we have the Sadness and Fear plush because that's me and Tony's. But she's different than the one we have, so we need to get the new ones. So okay.
Exactly. So Disney Store, go check out Disney Store. And then also Inside Out and Inside Out 2, HalloweenCostumes.com. They're part of fun.com. They've introduced a couple new items. These are coming soon, but you can visit the site and like bookmark the page or sign up to be notified. There's also some exclusive costumes that they've made themselves that are officially licensed. And yeah, this Bing Bong costume. Like, how fun would that be to wear?
Like, I will put Tony in that. Be like, here you go, dear. Happy Halloween. You're gonna be Bing Bong this year. Have fun.
Well, he can be Bing Bong, and you can be Sadness.
Perfect.
Because
How's
there's
the problem.
Well, yeah, or there's the little baby Joy. Joy is available in several different sizes, and so it's. But yeah, there you go.
Done. It's giving like Leota vibes also with the orb. Like, I know it's Sadness, but the orb is killing me.
I know.
love it.
I don't think the orb actually comes with the set, but you get the sweater and you get those giant glasses and you get the wig. And then Halloween Costumes also has like blue paint for your face and some other accessories. If you don't like that style wig, they have other individual wigs that are that, beautiful blue.
Yeah.
But yeah, you and Tony could totally do an Inside Out costume. And I like this.
It's the sleeves. Just
I know.
So good. Oh, I love it.
And then we got Fear as well. So a lot of the costumes from Halloween Costumes are available in like either kid sizes. They're available in a standard size, and then they're also available in like a plus size, so that everybody can you kind of have this like inclusive sizing as well. So everybody can be part of the Halloween fun.
That's perfect.
And then we're going to continue looking at some Donald Duck stuff because this, his birthday is not until next month, but we have a roundup of all the various places where you can get Donald Duck merchandise in celebration of his 90th anniversary, 90th birthday. Kind of crazy. Like,
honestly.
we've got Bradford Exchange, we've got Buckle Down doing stuff, you've got Adidas, you have I can't even think of the name, Bobble Bar,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then yeah, like so much stuff. I really think that's cute.
That's
Birthday
I
bag
like them a
charm.
lot. I really do. That's precious. This little balloon.
I
Aw,
know.
I love
Like, and
it.
he's happy. Like, I know some people prefer Donald with his like exasperated attitude where he's flustered but like I like when
But
he's
it's a
happy.
celebration.
I
Exactly, it's a
want him I want
celebration.
him to have that moment to be happy.
Yes, this is your day. We'll celebrate you. You can be happy. And then other days we'll have the exasperated Jersey here.
Exactly. Yeah, and her universe and box lunch have some styles as well. I'm sure there'll be more coming all year long, but yeah, just some the cuff there. I like that. Also more
Yes.
bobble bar. So and the sun stashes,
It's just
right?
for
Because
fun. That's genius, like shaping for that charm. They did very well. Very well.
yeah, they did. Do you have any Pandora jewelry?
I do. It's not Disney, but I do have some. It's just the basic like color charms. I don't know the proper name,
Okay.
but
Oh,
I do love them.
like the
Yeah.
beads,
Hmm.
not the dangle ones. Okay.
No.
Very cool. No,
No.
that's all good though.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Pandora,
We
this
can
year
build
marks
it.
the 30th anniversary of The Lion King, the animated Lion King,
Hmm.
and there's a selection of Lion King jewelry over at Disney Store. So this, if you purchase, I believe, the entire set, you get a free tote bag, and it's a pretty sizable tote bag.
Yeah, it looks good.
And I love that it's just that original logo that, it's taking me back to my childhood.
Yes. And I love that you put everybody in there, but they're doing the same little walk that everybody knows. I love it.
And these are just highly detailed, very gorgeous. They are small because they are going to fit on a charm bracelet. So it's going to be something that wraps around your wrist. But yeah, I like that we're going with young Simba and Nala. And I like that she's rose gold and he's gold.
Yes, yes, I think it's.
Are
Oh, I
your
love them
charms
around
or
the edges.
are your beads more like that? Where
Yes.
it's
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, I like that color scheme
It's
that
so
they have there.
pretty.
It really is. And
And
then
this, so good.
so super cute. And so all these items are available individually, or you can get them together. I will note on that Simba bracelet right there, you can see it's Simba at the clasp. I didn't
That's
catch that at
ingenious.
first, but it's
No.
that drawing that Rafiki does, right?
See,
Like
they did very well with this, I think. So it's a perfect, just little I'm struggling with 30 years, but I love that they did
I
it so
know.
well.
And then we're going to continue with the theme of The Lion King, and we're looking at some Roosevelts. Today, Roosevelt's dropped a new collection in celebration of 30 years of The Lion King. Do you have a favorite of these shirts?
I'm partial to the Timon one, but I mostly blame Tony for that because I know that's his favorite. The luau scene's one of my favorites, so I think that's a good, yes, that's a good one. We did well with that. Or they did well with that. We didn't do it, but I support them in that one.
I'm really loving the purple with Scar. It's like such a pretty hue, and I think that would be that's the one that calls to me most. But
yeah. I just love that they went colorful with this because I feel like it could have been super easy to go with like the darks and like the blacks and the grays, but they went colorful and I love that. I think it's fantastic.
There's that hula do the hula, I believe is what this shirt is called. And yeah, we've got Timon. Got some pretty greenery there. I like that there's different colors for the characters, that it's not quite like original, that they did something different with it.
Yes,
Sorry.
no, I agree. Get a little variety. And hyenas get some love.
So one thing that I think Roosevelt's does really, really good is when they like stack their designs, like the Scar one that we were just looking at. And yeah, you can see the hyenas. At first glance, you're like, oh, okay, cool, that's Scar. And then you look closer and then you discover like, oh yeah, all of the, I don't remember their names. I know one is Ed. But
yeah, I mixed them up. So I'm just gonna go with Ed. Ed and friends are there because I'm terrible with names. So
And then, yeah, or this is the Dula Hula. The other was Peak
Oh.
Rafiki, right? Is that what that and then
Sure. Yeah, that's right. Because I was surprised they did just Rafiki. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, he doesn't always get as much love as the other characters, but he's so important.
Yeah.
And then this is the Remember Who You Are.
This is fun. I like this one.
Yeah. Like, it's calling back to the DVD or the VHS art for me.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Like, oh, great. Thank you so much.
I think, yeah, Tony makes a good point. He says he wouldn't be surprised if we saw Scar in different colorways as con exclusives. I think that makes a lot of sense.
That'd be smart.
Be interesting to see what they would go with. But yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. And then what we have on the screen right now, it says it's coming soon, but this one is actually called Just Can't Wait.
Brilliant.
So we were having some fun discussing that. I was telling Kyle, I love the concept of it. Probably not a shirt that I myself would wear, but it's that great moment from the movie.
Yes.
We've also got a pair of
tux.
Full tux of the Scar and of the Peak Rafiki. So you can.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, I love that.
Also releasing.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
with the different phases.
Isn't that cool?
Nice job.
It's like very artistic.
Yeah.
So everything that we were looking at there, these are available mostly in the classic unisex cut, but some of the styles are also available in the women's and then in youth and preschool, so that the whole family, your whole pride, can get in on the Roosevelt one. All right, and let's see, where are we next? Oh yeah, okay, so this is a little interesting and this is a little different, but I love Disneyland Paris, and Kyle and I are big fans of sparkling water. So when we saw that they have this cocktail menu and a mocktail menu featuring Perrier, we were like, oh, how fun. And then turns out if you purchase one of these specialty beverages, you get a hat or a pair of sunglasses. So
I kind of love it, though.
I do too. So this is only available for a little bit of limited time over at Disneyland Paris. So most fans aren't going to be able to get this, but if you are heading overseas, it's available until June 16th. Do you, of the two items there, would you be more prone to get the hat or the sunglasses? Or would you have to make two trips and you're like, I'm going this day and then I'm going to go back later and I'm going to get the other?
I feel like Tony and I would have to divide and conquer. Be like, you can get the hat and I'll get the sunglasses.
Okay. Yeah.
So I like them both. Yeah.
I do too. So you can see we've got kind of like a tennis theme with the names of the beverages there. Sorry, Kyle, to make you go back and forth. But yeah, cocktails and mocktails that have some fun names and some fun fruity flavors. So yeah.
Oh, and I love it for the summer.
Okay, so is it Banzai, Shenzi, and Ed? Am I saying that right? I hope. I'm waiting for a applause.
It sounds right to me, but I'm not the name person. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, yes. So
Bonsai.
Bonsai. Okay. Yeah. Bonsai. All right. Thank you. We're going to move into some Marvel discussion right now. This is a new 3-pack that is coming tomorrow to Amazon from Hasbro. This is part of their Marvel Legends line, and we're looking at Doctor Doom, featuring, I think, a couple of other elements. So this pack includes Iron Patriot, includes Taskmaster, and yes, the Doctor Doom who we just saw. So there's all sorts of cool accessories, swappable hands and heads. These are those 6-inch scale figures. Morgan, are you familiar with these Marvel characters?
I know Doctor Doom.
Okay.
But it's mostly because of Islands of Adventure, I'll be totally honest. But yeah. I just love the interchangeability of all of these. So okay.
I think that's really fun as well.
It's like, okay. I've heard the names though. So I'm like, okay, these names are familiar. Couldn't tell you the origin, but I know they're important.
Yeah, so I know that, like, so Doctor Doom is part of that Fantastic Four. I
Mhm.
think that we've seen the character in, I think the Fox films. We've not seen him yet in the MCU. And then, the, Iron Patriot, Green
Okay.
Goblin wants to be a hero, he becomes Iron Patriot.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
So I think my most I most relate Iron Patriot to Iron Man 3, I believe. Is that not
Okay.
the I think that's the suit that Rhodey wears in Iron Man 3. But I'm like that I know MCU much more than I know Marvel Comics. And then
Yeah.
Taskmaster we saw in Black Widow, but Taskmaster was played by a female, and I think in
Yes.
the comics is traditionally a male character. So, um,
Right.
who I believe Taskmaster's power is to like mimic your moves. So he's able
That
to
sounds
like pick up on how you move and then like defend against you or fight against you. Like you have less of a chance of
yeah.
winning because he knows
He knows
exactly.
you.
Yeah.
Hey, we love a power, so it's good.
And then let's see. I think we're down to Star Wars in terms of our regular discussion here, or Roosevelt's. But we have a review on our site from the wonderful Mike Celestino. He got to check out 2 of their Star Wars Day selections. And of course, he's got pictures of himself in these outfits.
Good. It's perfect.
So here's one of these shirts that it's like not quite a full scene, but it's more of a scene versus a repeating pattern. I
Mhm.
think it works on him. I don't know
I
that
do
it would
too.
work on me.
No, it's a very, like, specific person where it can work, and I feel like he's able to pull it off, so I like him. Good.
And then this one is all sorts of droids. So he went to the
Oh,
droid
okay.
depot to pose with the droids. But yeah,
As you
Mike
should.
did a review of the 2 different shirts. So those came out a while ago. I believe the droids are still available. I think the first one is actually sold out or was sold out. But it's Roosevelt's. Sometimes the stuff pops back up.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, at later dates. So you were telling us a little bit about the seersucker that you're wearing.
Yeah.
Did you? I know. Actually, I don't remember. Did some of them come with shorts? Did you get a pair of shorts, or do you just have
I
the shirt?
think just shirts. I
Okay.
might be wrong, but I know because we were fortunate we got this one, the Bugs Life one, and
Oh,
Shorts exist. We don't have the shorts.
shorts exist. We don't have the shorts.
okay.
But yeah,
That's
they're
very
very comfortable. So I want to know, like, I feel like the shorts would be super breathable because this breathes beautifully. So I think that'd be good.
So would you consider it for like? Would you have it more of a layering element, or just like
I
on a
think
really hot day, you're like, that's all I need?
I personally, because like I'll wear the male cuts just because they fit a little bit better. So I'll have the shirt on underneath anyways and have it open. But I think
Okay.
this one you could easily have closed and be totally fine.
Be just as comfortable.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
really cool. So not to put you on the spot, how does it compare to like the Kunu Flex? I mean, I know it's like you've mentioned it's breathable.
Yes. I feel like it's a little bit more. I haven't gone outside, so I'll be totally honest with that. So like inside feels good. Anything it breathes a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. It feels lighter than the Kunu, but
Okay.
not like significantly, but definitely lighter.
Okay. Definitely later.
Yeah.
Very cool. Do you have a favorite design of the you said you got the Bugs Life one, you've got the aliens, and then was it the Nemo one as well?
Yes, I believe. I'll be corrected if I'm wrong. I'm partial to the Nemo and the aliens. I think the aliens is the most fun because like if
Okay.
you're looking at it, it plays with like the claw. And so I think that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
ingenious. And so they're all in different little positions as they're going down and up the shirt. I just think that's so much fun. So I'm partial to this one, but the others are great too. Because like the Nemo plays with the reef a little bit, and then with the Bugs Life, they're in and out of the plants. So they did
Yeah,
well.
I was super excited when I saw that Flick was part of it. I was like, "Oh my gosh," because Bugs Life is one of the well, I mean, it's what, the second movie in the
Mhm.
Pixar films, and I connected with that a lot when I was a kid. So I'm very happy to see that.
Always. I'm like,
Surface.
they never get love. So I'm like, good. Give Bugs Life some love. They need it.
Have you had any fun shopping encounters in the past, whether here or whether at Disney or at Universal? Because I've got some Universal stuff in our shopping list.
At
But-
Universal, yes. So long story short, my niece and nephew, they just got sorted into their Hogwarts houses. So we went and we got the little like plush for them basically, but I don't have it handy. But there were these beautiful like paper cards with each of the house crests on them. So we ended up getting them those and they were just fantastic. I'm gonna think there he goes. Yep. Amazing. He got what I was going for.
What? So does it say what houses they were sorted into?
Yes, so
card
they
here?
were sorted, or not, because the card is just like,
Oh,
they're so pretty, but they were sorted into Ravenclaw and Gryffindor, and then my aunt who had them do the test was a Hufflepuff, so we got them each of their crests, and then Tony and I are Slytherin, so we're like, oh, well, we have to get ours now. So we
wait,
did
are you
that.
serious? You're
Yeah.
both Slytherin?
Mhm.
When Kyle took Kyle and I both think we're actually Hufflepuffs, but
Okay.
when both of us took the Pottermore test years ago, it gave us both Slytherin. Sorry, I just think that's
Crazy.
funny.
Yeah,
I don't know how much all of you watching are entertained
I
by
know.
this, but yeah, Morgan and Tony both being Slytherin. They got married in October. Kyle and I both being Slytherin, maybe Hufflepuff, also got married in October. Just like kind of
it's
fun.
just destiny. Yeah. I was like,
Destiny,
I need to know what's happening.
But yeah, so they enjoyed being sorted in their houses. Did they get the houses they wanted?
Yes, also both Hufflepuff, both married in October.
Oh, I don't know if you heard. Mac and Jess, who are also married in October, are also both Hufflepuff. So here we go, guys. Something's happening.
So we're the like blend between. So we've got
Yes.
the Slytherin, the Hufflepuff, and then Kyle and Becca maybe could be.
Oh, I love that so much, though. It explains a lot. I love it. I think it's a good summary of everybody.
But
Oh my
so were
goodness.
they excited with the houses they got?
Oh my gosh, yes. They were so
Okay.
excited. So I'm like, good. As long as you're happy, every house has got their own strengths. So good.
Yes.
They were so
Yeah,
excited.
that's true. There's definitely a good thing about every single house.
Right. There's positives. But yeah, they were excited. And I'm just happy to like see them do it because like that's what we grew up with. And now they're doing it too.
Yeah.
We also checked out the tribute store.
Oh, we also checked out the tribute store.
And what's in the tribute store right now?
A lot of retro stuff. Tony was in love, I'll be honest. He's like, this is such a good like video arcade store thing. I thought it was cute. It was very well done, very well themed. And I felt kind of bad because it was so well themed, you almost didn't realize some of it was merchandise. You're like, oh, I can buy this and you can
I
take
can
it
touch
home. I was like, I can touch this and do all the things. But it was a lot of Jaws, Ghostbusters. Those are the two that stood out to me. I know there's others, but it was really, really pretty. So I'm
That's
excited to
cool.
see how it goes throughout the summer because they have little like video game arcade consoles basically or whatever machines. Some of them are covered up, like coming soon. So I want to know if there's something actually coming soon or if it's just we didn't know what to put here yet, so we're gonna leave it be.
So
we'll see.
very retro, like 80s retro, or okay,
I thought more 80s retro,
80s. That sounds very cool.
but it was really good, really well done. So
Did you have a favorite item or anything that jumped out at you?
80s, 90s.
I liked there was a Back to the Future. That was another one. Back to the Future. They had a Spirit jersey with it, and it had the DeLorean on it.
Oh,
And I thought that was a really cool, like, good. You made a good use of the space of the Spirit jersey because sometimes they don't do anything with
yeah,
it.
spirit jerseys can be difficult. I think sometimes can be difficult to pattern or design. That's
But-
very cool.
That caught my attention the most. So I'm like, okay, we might be going back for that one. So let's see.
Well, if you do, you'll have to send us photos or come back on the show and talk about that. I
Yeah.
think we have made it through our entire main content, unless there's anything else you have to share with us before we move on to the shopping list.
Not that I can think of. I feel like the tribute store was the main, like, that's what we did. And we got Harry Potter stuff because Harry Potter. I know it's not Disney, but we haven't been there recently. So not too much happening.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, then that will take us to our shopping list. And it's Tuesday. So, of course, we have another Pintastic Tuesday at Disney Store. And I'm realizing right now I put Mama Odie's hot sauce on here and I totally forgot where that's coming and when that's coming, but it is coming soon. So this is themed, of course, to Princess and the Frog. And I think there's another element as well as the hot sauce. But if you're looking to spice up your cooking and you want to have something themed to Princess and the Frog, Mama Odie's hot sauce is coming soon. Also, in terms of food, there's Inside Out 2 Happy Meal toys that we wrote about today. So these are new at participating McDonald's. Disney Lorcana Deep Trouble. I have the box. Yeah, isn't this cool?
It's so pretty.
So this is a standalone game that Ravensburger kindly sent to us. And like Ursula has her own deck, so you get to play against her. It's a cooperative game, and yeah, this is available now at I think like hobby stores or like game stores, and they did have it briefly on Disney Store, but the major release or the major retailers will be getting this next wave of Lorcana on the 31st. So just a couple weeks away. We were trying to play the game, and I don't know much of Lorcana, but I guess there's a beginner game coming out later this year that's gonna like really ease people into the game. So this is for more of those experienced players, and I could see where if you knew what you were doing, you would be having a lot of fun. But yeah, it's cool because you get to play against Ursula. She has her own deck, so she gets to make her own moves, and her cards are different from everybody else's, so they're even colored differently. So you can't put Ursula's cards in your deck and try to get away with anything sneaky.
I love that though. Sounds like a lot, but I'm very intrigued. Very intrigued.
Yeah. So something cool for all of you table or trading card game players. Okay, so back to the regular shopping list. There's a couple of new Pride shirts at Disney Store as part of the Pride collection that released last week. And then we've also got the Love is Universal collection over at Universal Orlando. And I believe proceeds from the sale of the Love is Universal collection will be going to support LGBTQIA+ communities and organizations. So your purchase is helping to do good. If you're a fan of Haute Perfumery, House of Siage has their Disney collection. There's nothing new there, but these are just really gorgeous gifts. The fragrances are really beautiful, and a lot of times the stuff's on sale. When I was looking yesterday, they had stuff up to 50% off. So keep an eye on that if you're looking for something really great to give people. And then we looked at some Loungefly with Inside Out 2, but we're always updating our Loungefly page with new and favorite finds. So there's much to check out there. A couple weeks ago, we talked about the Spider-Man Real Web Blasters. Those are over at Amazon, and you can either use water, so you can either squirt water, or there's like a special gel thing that like is like a gooey web. So it's kind of a cool thing. So that's for kids and for adults, Yeah. For everybody to have fun. We've got some Star Wars Oreos coming, so you'll the packages are sealed. You won't know what you get. It's either going to be light side or dark side. These are pre-order opening on the 31st, and then they'll be available nationwide starting June 10th. And then finally, back to Universal Orlando. Islands of Adventure is 25 years old. They have a pretty great collection of apparel and accessories, all inspired by that park. So yeah, there's a lot to check out.
So much happening.
I say this every week, and I'm just like I'm always overwhelmed with how much merchandise there is and how much new stuff that we're presenting every single week. So
it's a lot.
It's great, but it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Well, I think that will do it for us here at Laughing Place. But Morgan, thank you so much for joining me.
Of course. Thank you for having me. Always fun.
And stay tuned to Laughing Place. Follow us at Disney Merch Show on X and on Instagram for merchandise updates. And yeah, follow Laughing Place for all your Disney news needs. That's it for us for today. We'll see you next time.